Namaste, dear students. Today also, first of all, I want to welcome you to our English class of grade 8. I hope today also you are ready with your English textbook, notebook and pen or pencil. Are you ready with them? Good. And today, can you guess what are we going to learn? Yes, you are right. Today we are going to start to read the text given under, yes, you are right, reading 2. So if so, can you tell me what is there under reading 2? Okay, don't worry, we are going to talk about it. Okay, so what do you see here? Reading 2. Now, I just want to show you the picture. Can you see the picture here? Yes. Now, read this instruction first. Look at the picture and the title of the news report and answer these questions. So you can see the picture. So the question for you is, what do you think the place is? Can you tell me what is this place? You can see here building, big building. And can you see what is written here? Maybe not clear. You can see here mountains, So what place is this? Okay, you may be right. Okay, later you will know. Now I don't want to tell you. Next one, have you ever visited any airport? Now you have got a clue. Airport means it is an airport. But which airport? You will know later, okay? So have you ever visited any airport? Good. Some of you might have, some of you might not have. No problem, okay? So now you can see here title C. The title, the instruction says to us, Pokhara International Airport inaugurated. Now this is Pokhara International Airport. Now this is the title of this news report. So do you know what is news report? Okay, don't worry. After reading this one, you will know. And in our another class on the writing 1 and 2, in one part, you will learn to write a news report. Okay, so today we focus on reading activity. Pokhara International Airport inaugurated. Now inaugurated means started formally, okay, by the guest, Now next thing you can find here, by Himalayan News Service. So simply you can understand this is the headline of the news report and this is the byline, okay. By Himalayan News Service means source of the news, and you can find this is the dateline, okay. This published 8 a.m. January 2, 2023, Pokhara January 1. This is dateline, and later we'll talk while writing news report. This is just the format, okay. Now you have to improve your reading by reading. So you have to listen to me first this paragraph and then you have to read with me together and we'll discuss, okay, through question answer, and you have to answer my question. Is it clear to you? Good. So first of all, listen to me this paragraph. Newly built Pokhara Regional International Airport, the third international airport in the country, was inaugurated by Prime Minister Pushpa Kamal Dahal at a special ceremony held here today. Okay, this is how. And I think you might have heard the news from television, radio, FM, So now you have to read with me together. Newly built Pokhara Regional International Airport, the third international airport in the country, was inaugurated by Prime Minister Pushpa Kamal Dahal at a special ceremony held here today. Try to understand. I will ask you questions, okay, after this paragraph. On the occasion, Dahal unveiled a plaque marking the official inauguration of the airport after arriving in Pokhara, along with Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for Finance, Vishnu Paudel. Okay. Now, based on the first paragraph, I just want to ask you the question. Is this new or old airport? Good. This is new. Why? Because it says newly built Pokhara Regional International Airport. Okay. Now, can you tell me, is this the first international airport? No. Why? It is clearly written here, third international airport in the country, means in Nepal, okay? And who began this airport formally? Yes, you are right again, by Prime Minister Pushpa Kamal Dahal, okay? Now next one, who were other members there while inaugurating this airport? Good job. Now, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for, you can say finance or finance, both pronunciations correct, okay? Bishnu Paudel. Is it clear to you? And how did they inaugurate this airport? Can you tell me? Yes, you are right. See, unveiled means removing something, okay? And we can see. Now, this is what? Have you got the information from these two paragraphs? Good job. Now, here are some highlighted words. Airport. I think it's very easy. Anyway, you can write it down in your notebook. A complex of runways and buildings for the takeoff, landing, and maintenance of civil aircraft with facilities for passengers. Okay, this is the meaning of airport. Next one, inaugurated. You have already got it. Anyway, you can write it down. Began or introduced, okay, by Pushpa Kamal Dahal. Now the airport comes into operation, practice, So next one is that ceremony. So what does it mean? It is a formal, religious or public occasion, especially one celebrating a particular event, achievement or anniversary. Now next one is unveiled. Unveiled means removed a veil or covering from, in particular uncover as part of a public ceremony. Sometimes you can find removing a piece of cloth and written something there, This is how people, you can say, inaugurate, okay? Unveiling anything, removing, uncovering, Have you got it? Good. If so, now again we have other paragraphs here. Let's read together with me. Extending his gratitude to everyone who played a role in conceptualizing and completing the project, Dahal said the long-awaited moment by the people of Pokhara had finally come, stating that connectivity is an integral part of bringing positive development in the region. He said, the newly built airport will contribute to the economic development of not just Pokhara, but the whole country as well. And rest part, Paudel also commended locals of Pokhara for their sacrifices and passions for the completion of the project. Now, here, who extended gratitude? Good. Pushpa Kamal Dahal Prachanda, okay, Prime Minister. And here, what did he say? Good job. See, he said that the newly built airport will contribute to the economic, okay, related to money, development of not just Pokhara, and not only the people of Pokhara will be benefited from this one, but the whole country as well, because we can go to Pokhara and people from Pokhara come, go to other places, this is what connectivity, okay. So here the word connectivity is also used, connection. And similarly, another Deputy Prime Minister, who was Deputy Prime Minister? Bishnu Paudel, also commended, praised, appreciated the locals, means local people of Pokhara, for their sacrifice, They contributed a lot there and they waited for a long time for their patience to complete this project. Have you got it? Good. Now, gratitude means thankfulness, gratefulness or thanks. Please do note it in your exercise book. Next, connectivity. What does it mean? See, stating that connectivity is an integral part of bringing positive development in the region. So you have got it. The state of being connected or interconnected, okay? Connecting with one with another one. Next one is that commended. So Paudel also commended locals, means saying something good to the local people of Pokhara. So it means praise formally or officially. Is it clear to you now? Good. Now again another paragraph. You have to read with me, and again I will ask you some questions based on this paragraph. With the completion of a new international airport in the region, the question remains on how we can make the most effective use of the airport. I urge the authorities to complete all the necessary processes responsibly to conduct international travel from the airport. There is also a need to link Pokhara with other areas of the country to increase tourism activities within the country, and we are working towards proper upgradation and maintenance of roadways to ease connectivity among them. The government will focus on developing necessary physical infrastructure across the country to reach the targeted milestones in other sectors as well. He said, Regional Director of the Asia and Pacific Office of the International Civil Aviation Organization, Tao Ma, expressed his gratitude and appreciation to the government of Nepal for inviting him to the inauguration ceremony of PRIA. Now here you can find again the sayings by different distinguished guests while inaugurating that program. So you can find here quotation marks, okay? Quotation marks means it is copied, it is taken exactly, this is what we call direct speech also, to focus their saying. So here you can find that it is a completion of newly international airport, okay? And there should be connectivity, and again there is a kind of assurance for the people there that the airport will be upgraded and maintained also, of roadways to its connectivity among them. And another thing is that it can be the milestones for other sectors also. And there was another guest also. What was his name? Yes, you are right, Tao Ma, and he represents, see, he was the director of the Asia and Pacific Office of the International Civil Aviation Organization. And what did he say? He also expressed his gratitude, thankfulness. For why? And appreciated the people also and government also here. For why? Inviting him to the program, okay? That opening program, inauguration program at this one, okay? Pokhara International Airport, or that thing they are doing, So this is what you have to get the information from this paragraph. Now you can see two highlighted words here. So maintenance, what does it mean? So you can simply say preservation or conservation, okay? Saving, protecting, all right? Next one, milestones. So what does it mean? Milestone means significant, means important stages or events in the development of something, So this is another international airport in Pokhara. So it can be a milestone for the connectivity, for the economic development, these things you can understand. Is it clear to you? Okay. Now after this again we have another paragraph. You read with me together, stating that the development of airport infrastructure and air services are vital for ensuring connectivity, socio-economic development, and disaster relief efforts in landlocked countries. So you can understand the benefits of this airport, okay? So are vital for what? Ensuring connectivity, socio-economic development, and disaster relief efforts. Sometimes if there is any natural disaster, then we can rescue people through airlines, okay? So our country is a landlocked country, that. He congratulated the government of Nepal on the completion of the National Pride project. See, this project is a National Pride project, So it can bring many tourists in our country. We are glad that CAAN has certified PRIA in line with ICAO standards and guidance. As we transition away from the COVID-19 pandemic of 2020, the opening of PRIA together with the Gautam Buddha International Airport, another name of airport here, will assist in harnessing the expected increase in air traffic and ease congestion both in airspace and on the ground across the country's major airports. ICAO is grateful to the Nepali government and CAAN for their long-standing commitment, consistency, and comprehensive support to the organization's works, he said. Now here you can find again, Tamao appreciated like this one for the, investment, for the dedication of our government to make this type of international airport. See, for their long-standing commitment, consistency, and comprehensive support. So for these all things, he has, appreciated, okay? So expressed his gratitude to the government of Nepal and for the people of Pokhara. Is it clear to you? So now here you can find some unfamiliar words for you. Infrastructure. I think it's not new to you because in your social studies and in some other subjects you might have got it. So it means the basic physical and organizational structures and facilities, okay, road, let's say transportation, drinking water, electricity, These things come under infrastructure. Next one you can find a transition. What does it mean? Transition means from one stage to another stage, okay? The process or a period of changing from one state or condition to another, transformation. See here, we experienced about this COVID-19 pandemic, we were locked down also. But these days, the situation becomes easy, So from one difficult stage into easy stage. So this type of changing, transforming is transition here. Now next one is harnessing. It means control and make use of natural resources, especially to produce energy, okay, for air traffic. And then congestion, it means crowding or overcrowding or blockage, So have you written these words and meanings in your notebook? Good. Now we have come to the last paragraphs of this text. So read with me. Buddha Air, Sri Airlines, Eti Airlines and Guna Air have started conducting daily flights to and from the newly built international airport. It means, what are the airlines here providing services? Yes, Buddha Air, Sri Airlines, Eti Airlines and Guna Air, okay? And do they go to Pokhara only, or do they provide service from Pokhara to other airports also? Yes, both. They go to Pokhara, and from Pokhara also they go to other airports, okay? This is how they have been providing their services. Meanwhile means at the same time, Himalaya Airlines performed a successful demonstration flight at PRIA, means Pokhara International Airport today, becoming the first airline to land Airbus, and the number of Airbus is A320-214 in Pokhara. So now you can see here many airlines. So which one is the first to land there in the Pokhara International Airport? Which one? Yes, you are right. Himalaya Airlines, okay? So have you understood the complete text here? Good. And the source of this news is the HimalayanTimes.com. So is it clear? Good. After this, based on the text, we have to do some task, okay? Now the first task is A. Now all of you read the instruction first. Right, the instruction is the meanings of some of the highlighted words are given below. Find the words and write them down. Now here the meanings are given, and you have already written down the words and meanings of the unfamiliar words in your exercise book. So you have got them, So you have to write down their words from the text first. Then we'll discuss whether you are right or wrong. Now you do it, please. A. The meaning in A is praised formally or officially. So what is the correct word? That starts with C, okay? B. Extremely crowded and blocked with traffic or people. We have just discussed this word. C. Made a formal beginning of or initiated. You can find in the first somewhere in the first paragraph, okay, by the Prime Minister of Nepal. D. The process or a period of changing from one state or condition to another. I have given you the example from difficult period to easy period, E. A formal religious or public occasion. So there's a word that starts with C and ends with Y. Now F1 is the act of keeping something in good condition, protecting, We have discussed this word very clearly. So have you finished it? Good job. Now can we discuss then? Okay. So what is the correct word for this meaning? Praised formally or officially? Can you tell me? Please tell me loudly. Yes, it is commended, okay? COMMENDD. The Deputy Prime Minister commended the locals of Pokhara, for their passions, okay? Commended. Next one, extremely crowded and blocked with traffic or people. So what's the correct word? That starts with again C, congestion. So have you got it? Good. Next one is made a formal beginning of or initiated. Which one is the correct one? Yes, inaugurated, okay? Inaugurated. Next one is the process or a period of changing from one state or condition to another. Which one is the correct word? Tell me once again, please. Yes, it is transition. Next one. E. A formal, religious or public occasion. So you know. What is that? Yes, that is ceremony. Okay. Now next one is the act of keeping something in good condition. So what's the word? Repeat it once again, please. Yes, you are right. Maintenance. Okay. Maintenance means conservation or preservation. Have you done it correctly? All right. Okay. Clap for you. Now next task again we have is B, and that is answer these questions. Now you can see here the first question. Who inaugurated the newly built Pokhara Regional International Airport and when? Two things, who and when. You have to find out two information in this question. One, who started formally that international airport, and time, when. So can you tell me? Now it is a while reading activity, so I just want to give you the reference here. Read here and you can find. So you can find here newly built Pokhara Regional International Airport. The third international airport in the country was inaugurated now by Prime Minister who. You can find the answer of who somewhere here. Pushpa Kamal Dahal at a special ceremony held here today. Now when means when? Today. Today means what date? So you have to link up here also. See, it is Pokhara January 1. Today means January 1. Okay. So this is how you have to link your understanding. And you can find these answers here. So what can be your answer? Your answer can be Prime Minister Pushpa Kamal Dahal on January 1. And if you want to write complete answer, your answer can be Prime Minister Pushpa Kamal Dahal inaugurated the newly built Pokhara Regional International Airport on January 1. This is how you have to write complete. But in comprehension question answer, we can write down only the main information. We don't need to write complete sentence. Okay. So if I ask you what's your name, for example, you can say Ram. You don't need to say my name is Ram. So you can just pick the main information. And here also our main information is Prime Minister Pushpa Kamal Dahal and date is January 1st. Is it clear to you? Good. Now next one again, B. How is the airport useful according to the Prime Minister? Now how is it useful? Said by the chief guest in that program. So again you can read this paragraph. Please read it once and try to find out the line where the answer is there. Locate the line. Okay. So have you got it? Where do you find its answer? Now see, stating that connectivity is an integral part of bringing positive development in the region, he said the newly built airport will contribute to the economic development of not just Pokhara but the whole country as well. So you can find this information here. How is the airport useful, and your answer can be will contribute to the economic development of not just Pokhara but the whole country as well. And in our text you can find this paragraph. This is third paragraph. Is it clear to you? So you have to make a reference, question and paragraph. You have to take side by side together and you have to locate the information first and then you have to write down your answer. Is it clear, all of you? Good. Now next one. What was the first airline to land on the newly built airport? So you have to find out the name of the first airline. There are names of many airlines, but you have to find out the one which landed first. Now in this paragraph you can find, meanwhile Himalaya Airlines performed a successful demonstration flight at PRIA today, becoming the first airline. Now you can see here Himalaya Airlines, one thing here, another the first airline. So you have to connect it. It is a reorganization type of question. Okay, you have to link one idea with another one, crossing the words or lines or paragraphs. Okay, so your answer is here. Himalaya Airlines performed a successful demonstration flight at PRIA, Pokhara International Airport, becoming the first airline. Okay, so your answer should be this one. What was the first airline? So can you tell me now? Yes, it is Himalaya Airlines. You can find in the last paragraph of the text. Got it? Good. Next, why were the locals commended by the Deputy Prime Minister? Means you have to understand the reason why Deputy Prime Minister praised the local people of Pokhara. So where do you find it? Now see, you can find here. Paudel also commended locals of Pokhara for their sacrifice. Reason, you try to find out the reason. Why? For their sacrifices and passions for the completion of the project. Okay, so where is your answer? Can you tell me? First locate it, please. Yes, commended, and for their sacrifices and passions. Okay, so what can be your answer then? What is it? Okay, let me check. It should be for their sacrifices and passions. If you write only this much, your answer is perfect. Okay, so otherwise you can write down, why were the local people? The locals people were commended by the Deputy Prime Minister for their sacrifices and passions. We are used to with this pattern of writing answer. But in comprehension type of task, we can write down only the key information that is sought by the question. Okay. Now, next one again, E. Why is ICAO grateful to the government of Nepal and CAAN? Now you have to again find out the reason why. Okay, so you can find in this paragraph, you read it, locate the answer and write your answer first, and then I will show you. Now please read it. Okay, I hope you are reading. Have you got it up to here? Okay, go on reading. Now, see, now you can find here, for their long-standing commitment, consistency and comprehensive support to the organization's works, he said. So have you located the information in which line you can find? All right, you can find here. See, so what's your answer now? So your answer should be for their long-standing commitment, consistency and comprehensive support to the organization's work. And you can find this answer in the 7th paragraph of the text. Have you got the idea to find out the answer? So you have to take question and information together, okay? Not memorizing, not remembering. You have to work together. Next, how are airport infrastructure and air services vital according to Mr. Tao Ma? So how are these things vital, important, okay? So you can find in this paragraph. So read and locate the information first. Stating that the development of airport infrastructure and air services are vital for ensuring connectivity, socio-economic development and the disaster relief efforts in landlocked countries. He congratulated the government of Nepal on the completion of the National Pride project. So have you located the information here? Okay, let me check. Where is it? Is it here? Yes. Now, what can be your answer then? See, you can write down airport infrastructure and air services are vital according to Mr. Tao Ma for. So this is, we are used to our traditional way of writing answer. But now you can just write down the key information that is sought by the question, okay? So you can write down only for ensuring connectivity, socio-economic development and disaster relief efforts in landlocked countries. Have you got it? Good job. Now I have one more task for you, okay? And this task you have to do at your home in your free time. So can you read the first task? Why do you think the operation of an international airport is helpful in the economic development of a country? discuss. So now can you tell me some points? See, you have to understand here. Why do you think the operation of an international airport? Because Pokhara International Airport was inaugurated, and how that airport can be helpful in the economic development of a country. So what can you say? Okay, many tourists can go there. Good. One thing can be that one. Another point can be, yes, many people from Pokhara can go to other places also. That is internal tourism, external tourism. Good thing for economic development. What are other things? Yes, local people of Pokhara can promote their small and cottage industries. Okay, small and cottage industries in which many people can get job opportunities. Okay, and they can do business of their local products also. See, another interesting part, local products can be sold. Okay, and at the same time people can bring other things from out of the country or from other cities into Pokhara also. So we can find many more activities involving for economic development. Okay, so simply you can understand, if the tourism is promoted there, many people get their job opportunities, business, hotels, lodges, and other tourist activities, So many more activities by people. Now, based on those points, you can discuss with your friends, you can just write, and you can just develop a paragraph, and you can share with your friends, okay? So that you speak, you read, you write, So we have to improve our language skills like listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Now, we have another question also, that is B. Write the full form of. Now, you can find these terms in the text like PRIA. So, what is the full form? You can search on your internet, okay? So, you have to search also. That's why I am not telling you. Please search it on your internet and try to write down the full form of PRIA. 2. CAAN. And next one is ICAO. These two are your homeworks, home assignments, okay? Dear students, we have come to the end of our today's class. I believe that you might have entertained and engaged a lot in our reading text about the news report of Pokhara International Airport. And at the same time, you have learned to do the comprehension task, how to search answer, okay, and how to write answer for comprehension understanding. Is it clear to you? Now can you do like this? Good job. If so, we have come to the end of our today's class. It's all for today. Have a wonderful time. Goodbye.